So, for everyone in denial, what's life really going to be like in Canada, especially in the major cities like Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, in the next 3 to 5 years? Well, your rent's going to keep skyrocketing to the point where a supposed studio apartment, which is around 400 to 500 square feet now, it doesn't even have a bedroom, is going to be probably around 3,000 in Toronto and over $3,000 a month rent. For the average person, especially someone living alone in a studio, you're just not going to be able to afford it. So what is their solution? They're called microcondos or shoebox housing, and they're anywhere from 180 to 380 square feet. 380 square feet is for an entire family, by the way, and that's what you're going to be living in. And even those, the rent is going to still be in the thousands of dollars. You're talking like 2,200 for a friggin' 300 square foot shitbox prison cell, and that's where you're going to be living. And instead of a car parking, it's going to have bike parking. And just like where you're going on a bike in Canada 6 months out of the year. So you're basically going to be living COVID lockdowns for the rest of your life for 6 months out of the year, because in the winter you ain't leaving that little place. So you're going to be stuck in a little shithole the size of what used to be a walk-in closet, and that's where you're going to be spending 99% of your time in the winter. And you're probably going to be working in the same building where you're living. You're probably going to be meeting friends in the same building that you're living, because they're not just building these as condos. They're building what they call mixed-use developments. So you're going to have your Starbucks in the building. You're going to have your grocery store in the building. You're going to get your hair cut in the building. So basically, you're never going to leave your building. There's a lot of other people that live this kind of lifestyle. Get arrested. And it's exactly the same. You never leave the building. You live there, you work there, you do all your stuff there, you meet your friends there. This is the new society that they're building for Canada. It's like a prison. And that's why, if you stay in Canada, this is exactly what's going to happen to you. Call me whatever names you want, but I don't want to live like that. And that's why I'm leaving Canada. And if you don't, and you think it's not going to happen to you, well, I guarantee you, for over 90% of you, it will.